Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Today, you guys, I think we're going to make some loaded pockets. So, I picked up a few things at the grocery store yesterday. I was doing stocking stuffer purchases and purchases for gifts for people, lots of people. And so I'm going the way of chocolate and coffee this year. While I was there, look at these napkins I got. Oh my gosh, these were on clearance. And I did buy more than one package because they're amazing. There is really no destination holiday. There's really no specific brand to this. I don't know where to tell you to get them. I got mine at HEB. So that's our local grocery store. And they may have like manufacture them. I don't know. But they're just fabulous. I love them. Die cut napkins with Santa Claus's face. And I just had to grab them and then I had to share them. So, anyone who's getting an A2 card and that have already been sealed and sent and whatever won't be getting one of these, but I still have a few 5x7s to send out, and I think this will fit in a 5x7 envelope. So if you so happen to get a 5x7, you may get one of these. Let's go to the widest part. Yeah, these will fit in a 5x7. So I'll try to put a Santa and some, just a little kind of a mystery who will get them, but put a Santa in a couple of them. I just thought he was so fabulous. So what we're going to make today is loaded pockets, okay? I also have some other ideas, and I wanted to come and give you ideas for, you know, last minute Christmas gifts, but it's not really last minute. I mean, it's December 6th, so we're doing good. But we're going to make some loaded pockets to hold these, and we're going to make some wine bottle toppers as well. That's what we're going to do today. So let me find you guys. Ooh, it wants to work today. Woohoo! Hi, Jessica. Good afternoon, Messy. Oh, hi, Rhonda Lane. Good evening to you and Messy and Rhonda. Beth, good morning. I know it's super early. So good to see y'all. You're getting ready for work. Yeah, we're gonna make some loaded pockets. Dana, hi. Let's do this. So, in order to make loaded pockets, first of all, I need to make multiple. So I need to come up with a prototype. Now, obviously, you could follow Kat's idea and decorate bags. I need to put I need to glue this down with Fabri-Tac, and then it'll hold until forever. But you could always excuse me, so sorry. You could always decorate a bag. You don't have to make a loaded pocket, but loaded pockets are fun. So let's make them. I have random pieces of chipboard. Let's go through them. Let's see. I'm going through my scraps first. Ooh, piece of watercolor paper. That's exciting find. That stuff used to be cheap. It's not anymore. So, yay. I can get excited when I find that. Those are pretty good. Let's grab some different boxes. Honey buns. These might be sturdy enough. The chipboard boxes happen to have a few of those. Okay, so you could quickly decorate them. You know, if you have old Christmas cards from years past. This cat is so fabulous. Who sent me this? Oh, my brother from years ago. Years and years ago. I won't be cutting it up, but I do love it. I have lots of others from people I don't know. I never have a problem cutting those up. From people I do know, I do. But this would be a quick way to decorate some loaded pockets if you wanted a quick way to decorate them. So let's do this. Oh, thank you for all the blessings. I don't know how to sneeze. I mean, if I'm at an orchestra concert, I can manage to sneeze quietly. Otherwise, it's a blast. I just let it all go. Let's see. These are envelopes. I had pulled these out to make Christmas junk journals this year, and I really just didn't make Christmas junk journals this year. Shame on me. All right. So options. All right, let's get our prototype built here. So I have this really thick, chipboard. I have my prototype options here, or, you know, my, oh, I think they'll just fit on this piece, these two. I need like 6 of these. So let's see. This is working for me. The width of this is going to be just right. That's 5. And then the height can be anything. With it being so thick, it's going to be like, if it wasn't such thick chipboard, I could make like a decorative, I'll have to make decorative details with my paper that I glue down and not with the cut of the board. The board I'm going to have to keep just, you know, as a rectangle with straight lines. But this part can be any height you want it. If you want a tall stuffed pocket or not. I think not. I think I want it about right here. So let me get out the major paper trimmer and cut it off. All right, so I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to tell you something. I really wanted to sleep in this morning, big time. I'm still tired. I could have slept another hour or two probably. I'm still catching up from earlier this week. I did not sleep well at all. And so I'm still catching up from that. And I'm working long days again. So 5 by 10. Let's look at it again. Yeah, 5 by 10, because I want to decorate it. I don't want to make it so short that I can't make it pretty and fun. So let's do 5 by 10. That is my magic number for me. Depending on what you want to stuff in your loaded pockets, you make them whatever height you want yours to be. Okay, so that one's slightly longer than the other. How convenient. Okay, I want to make them the same because I want to be able to cut my paper, you know, I want to be able to mass produce. I need to make 6 of them. Alrighty, so me and my daughter are going to be making a whole bunch of Christmas candies. Do y'all do that? Do y'all make like treats to hand out too. We were looking last night for ideas. You know, like chocolate covered Oreos, and we're gonna make these pretzel trees, like Christmas trees, um, and things like that. Like fun little, we're gonna make hot chocolate spoons. We're gonna do all that this weekend so that she can take them to her teachers. She has 8, 9 teachers, 9, I think, and classmates. So we will be melting a whole lot of chocolate this weekend. All right, now for the pocket part, I'm gonna do something pretty sturdy. So I'm gonna grab, I would recommend 110-pound cardstock if you're gonna use cardstock. If you're gonna use chipboard, this is probably a great time to bring in like the store packaged chipboard, the food packaging chipboard. There we go. There's the word. And make something like this work. I don't even know if this one's long enough. It doesn't look like it is. It needs something longer. Let's grab this honey bun package. Okay, let's use this one because I know this is long enough. I'm gonna trim this down. Oh, hello. You're on a train in Germany. Nice. Headed to AMS. Oh, so good to see you, Sean. That is a beautiful ride. We rode from Germany to Amsterdam, and we rode a train from Germany to Amsterdam, but we also rode a train from Germany to Switzerland. The most beautiful train ride I took in Europe was from Lyon, France to Italy, to Milan. Oh my gosh, because we had to go through the Swiss Alps. And I'll never forget that train ride for 2 reasons. One, there were billboards in the Swiss Alps for Ricola lozenges, you know, for your throat. Ricola, that, those. And that just cracked me up. I never thought I would see a Ricola ad in Switzerland in the Alps. That just made me laugh so hard. So that part of the train ride just cracked me up. And then when we got to Italy, one of the stops, oh, cool. I've been to, yeah. Oh, yes. I rode from Dusseldorf. It's a nice ride. And they feed you. We had a bit of an issue, but I won't discuss that. It's too early in the morning. Yes, but they feed you too. And then the other thing about our train ride that I'll never forget was it was the stereotypical. I guess it was the things that felt stereotypical to me that turned out to happen that really cracked me up. But at one point in Italy, the train stopped, and we were in the mountains in northern Italy. And these 2 older women got on. They were probably in their 70s, and they were dressed in all black. I think they had come from a funeral. And they were dressed in all black, and they were weeping. But the way that they were weeping with their handkerchiefs and everything just reminded me of how they had been portrayed in film, and they cried just like I had seen them cry, you know, in like movies, like Italian movies. And it was just a moment for me. I was like, oh my gosh, Ricola and crying grandmas in Italy. This is crazy. These things really happen. Anyways, enjoy your ride. We loved Amsterdam. We kept going back. It's just a very accepting place. When we were there, we were still dealing with a little bit of racism in different places. So when we got to Amsterdam, it felt very welcoming, like everyone's invited to the party, which was lovely. What a nice time of year to be there. Wish you safe travels, Sean. Okay, so let's talk about this loaded pocket. I'm going to use the board here to attach this to the back. But now obviously I need to build in a gusset here. I need to build in a gusset over here and down here so nothing falls through the pocket. So let's do that together, shall we? Let's build in I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch here, and I'm using my score blade here. I'm scoring it. And then let's do, I measured my boxes while I was chatting. It was 1 inch. Just double measure twice, cut once. We all know the drill. I need to get this to 1 inch at least. Okay, so that would be 1 inch. Ooh, this is going to be a short pocket. Okay, and then our thing is 5 inches wide. Okay, so I need to put one more score in here that needs to be at least 1 inch. I'm gonna give it, yeah, I'm gonna make it 1 inch. I want it kind of tight. I don't want these falling out. So I need a score there. And now I need to take this, it needs to be at least 5 inches wide. So I'm gonna score at 5, and then I'm gonna score at 6. Oh, wrong one. And now I'm going to cut this off. Okay, let's review. Let's review our box making. So, with my score lines, I needed at least, for me, about 2 inches here. Oops, I measured that at 1 inch, and I think this is not a full inch. Let's look and see. No, that is 1 inch. Is this 1 inch? It's a little more than 1 inch. That's no good. It's because I couldn't really see what I was doing. It's okay, I can fix it. Get that blade out of my way. And measure this at 1 inch. And now I'm going to rescore right there, because this part of the box is important. Okay, so I'm going to need a Post-it note. I'm not going to remember all these measurements. And I need to make 6 of them. So, Post-it note to the rescue for me and my loaded pocket. Hi, Janin. Hi, Candace. Oh, Candace, it's hard, isn't it? And like, it gets, for women, I think it gets harder the older you get to sleep. I don't know if it's the same for men, but, whew. Okay, 9 3/4. Pen. 9 3/4 length. And I might even make the height taller on this next one. I think on this next one, I might do like 4.5. This one's a little shy of 4.5, but I'm going to do 4.5 on the next one. So this is the base size, base of pocket. Our big base for the loaded tag, once again for me, 9 3/4 by 5. Cool. Base pocket, base board, 9 3/4 by 5. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Could be more than one Post-it. All right. So those are sizes for that. Now scoring. And you know, you can figure out your own measurements, but by me doing this, you will know how to do this. So we've got the 9 3/4, right? And we scored at 1.5 on the length. Oh boy. Okay, we're just going to score at 1.5, 2.5. We're going to score again at 7.5. God bless the scoring on this thing. It is not right again. 8.5. Well, that's how prototypes go, y'all. And then that should be the last time you need to score at 8.5. Okay, and then on the width, we're going to score at, okay, my width is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add 1/4 inch here. So I'm going to say score at 2 3/4. Three and 3/4. And that's it. You only need 2 score lines. Okay. And that's for the width. Whew, I don't know that that makes it helpful for y'all, but hopefully it does. Now let's do the cutting here. So now I have to figure this part out. Wish this was really an inch. It's just not quite an inch, you guys. I'm going to cut it on this side here. Here and here. Okay, let's see. Now we built this box, and then this part, now the way I made this one was so that things could attach to the back, but you could also just attach them to the front, and then you don't have to cover it up. Like this. Did I do it right? Yes. Okay. I just need to cut off some of these bottom pieces is all, I think. Oh, there we go. I didn't need to score right there. I just needed that bottom score line. Okay, cool. No problem. We're going to cover that with paper anyways. So let me omit that from the score here. We don't need that score. We only need one, it looks like. Now, let's test it. See, does everybody fit inside for our loaded pocket? It's going to be a tight fit, but I did want it to be a tight fit. That way things don't slip out. Ooh, it's going to be super tight. I don't know. I think I can make this one work, but I think I'm going to make the next one a little bit wider. Things definitely aren't going to slip out, but it's like, are they going to be able to take it out? I'll make the next one. I'll make adjustments on the next one, but that's what we're going for to make the loaded pocket. Okay, let's do it again. Let's make adjustments this time though. I hope this helps. Does this help y'all? Math, ugh, I know. Oh my gosh, I didn't go to bed till 10 last night, which is late for me because I rise and shine, y'all. So I really wanted to sleep in this morning. I was sleeping so good too. But then at 4:30, my eyes just popped right open, and then I thought of you guys, and I was like, I better get up. Okay. Don't mind me as I make adjustments. I'm going to make it 10 inches. And I think it'll give me just enough. 10 inches without any of these flaps. We'll make our own flaps this time. Okay. The height was fine. These pieces would be good like bookmarks. If you wanted to save these for like bookmarks or something, you could definitely make bookmarks, which is a great gift. My mom is giving her Sunday school group bookmarks. Okay. So I ended up making this 10. Back to my measurements. Where did my Post-it note go? Ah, geez. I don't know. Just grab another one. Okay, so I actually made this base of pocket. Now I'm doing 10 by 4.5. So let me look at my board here. I scored at 1 1/4 before. That was just a little shy. I'm going to do 1 3/8. Hold the phone. Hold on. That's not the part I need to make changes to. this part doesn't matter so much as long as you just have enough to glue it onto your surface. So this part, I don't need the extra space. We're going to get this figured out, and then y'all don't have to figure it out. We're going to do 1 by, we're going to score at 1 3/8. Then, oh boy, too many numbers, too much math. All right, here we go. Just want to make sure the distance here is what I think it is. It is 5. Okay. So if I score, I need to look at this one with my ruler. Y'all probably already got this figured out. If I score it 1, and then that needs to be 2, I'm going to do 2 1/4, 1, 2 1/4. Then that would be 7 1/4. Okay, now my numbers are coming together. Okay, 1, 2 1/4, 7 1/4, and then 8 1/2. Pardon me as I figure this out. 1, 2 1/4, 7 1/4 would be here, and then I would need 8 1/2. Yep, I think we got it. Let's go for it. If I mess up, all it is an old food box. We'll be just fine. Okay, so my bottom measurements was fine. That's fine. I just want to change my top measurements. So I'm going to score at 1 inch. This is for the part that goes onto the board. Then I'm going to score at 2 1/4. 7 1/4. And 8 1/2. This feels right. This feels right. Okay, now let's turn. And I only need 1 score here. I'm going to do just a little over 1 inch. Okay, let's do this. This looks right. Ah, and the bird is singing and everything as well. So we're going to trim here, 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 and here. By golly, we did it. Whew, it took me a minute to get that together, but we did it. I'm gonna put, I guess I can't. I was gonna say I was gonna put that on the outside, but I don't think I can. So just put that in there like that. Now we have an even better box. It fits on our base. So see, you can make adjustments to the height of things. That was not the right one. It's going to be a little loosey-goosey perhaps. Actually, when I put the coffee in there, it tightens things up, but it all fits and it doesn't like protrude in any weird way. So that's good. Yay, loaded pocket. Here we go. since that took so long, let's just finish this one so you know where I'm going with this whole loaded pocket thing. And let me catch up with y'all. Did you get a new dog? Dogs are the best. Who was it? Oh, it was Collage Soup. I found my other notepad. Okay, I'm gonna make myself, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll show y'all how I use my journals. Everyone's always like, how do you use a junk journal like this? Okay, so loaded pocket. Base is, get all my measurements back out. Where are they? Missing one. The most critical one. Okay. Here we go. All right, base. For today, my base is 9 3/4 by 5. And then my pocket is 10 by 4.5. All right. And then scoring. For the pocket is going to be I gotta get all my stuff together. Okay, it's 1, 2 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/2. Woohoo! And then you can draw yourself a little picture. What it's supposed to look like or whatever. So yeah, when I figure things like this out, I put them in this journal. This is my ideas journal, my whatever, because these Post-its, I'm going to come back to these later and go, what was all of that? So there you go. That's how you use a junk journal. That's how I use a junk journal. All right. Got my loaded pocket recipe for the future. Let's decorate this. I have paper, I have ephemera, I have all the things. Probably still going to need this cutting board. I have this piece of paper. Let's use it. So I need to score it. This piece of paper is 6 inches. So I'll score at 1/2 inch on each side, and then take off the branding strip. And then it is, I think it's 12 inches. It is. Okay. So then I'll score at 1/2 inch on each side and 1 inch at the top. Ooh, I need to be careful with this. I've been scoring that that cardboard, and I was going in a little heavy-handed, and that will tear this paper. Gotta remember what I'm working with here. Okay. All right. Now on this one, yep, see, I tore it. Dang. Gotta go light. That's all right. We'll make it work. We have glue. Now on this one, we're going to go ahead and cut these. We're going to miter these corners here. All right. Ooh, I really like this side. Shucks. I really like that side. Okay, perfect. Like a glove. A tight glove. Oh, it's tearing over here. Dang. Oh well, we don't necessarily have to fold it over. I think that idea is lost. You could do that if you didn't score like I did. But I'm gonna have to abandon ship on that for this project. For this one. I'd also probably do an inch on each side, or 3/4 of an inch. We're just gonna have to glue it straight down. Because that was not gonna work for us. Okay, so we'll just glue this down. And I'll cover the back too. Maybe. No, I'm sure I will. Now this is the fun part. Once we get all that mathing out of the way, when we get to decorate the loaded pocket. Now you can do these with envelope. You can make it look like an envelope. Like if you cut your shapes, for instance, your base shape, you could do a long version and make it look like an envelope and make that a loaded pocket. You know, sky's the limit. You could shape this like a house. You could do whatever makes your heart happy. I could cut these corners off and make it look like a tag. I think that would make my heart happy. I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do it the easy way, which is cut one corner off, take the part that you cut off, turn it over. So see the pattern over here. Use that as your template. I don't know what it is, but I do not like tags that aren't even. I've always been that way. I like them to be even, and it's not hard to get them even. This one probably won't be perfect, but it'll be close enough that my eyeballs won't hurt. There we go. And then this is too long, so let me trim this off. I gave myself a little extra space because I was hand cutting and I didn't want to get it too short. Hi, Esther. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Flo. Yeah, I said that at the beginning, Flo. Was like, now you could just put this in a gift bag. Absolutely. But this is kind of fun. And, you know, you wouldn't want to make 100 of these unless you started in July. But it's kind of fun to make something different and unexpected. And I figure, you know, it's just fun. It's just crafty fun. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to cover this, I don't want this to be the inside. I'm going to make this the inside. And I'm going to fold everything this way and cover this portion here. That's how that's going to go down. So this part is the part that will get covered by paper. And then that way, when you give it, you don't have to do the inside because the inside's white. So you might think about that, whatever substrate you're using. All right, let's do this then. I think what I'm gonna do is cut a piece of paper and score it the same places minus the part that we scored down here, because this is all going to be glued down. You don't need to cover this. We only need to cover this. Now, you could individually cut pieces to go, and we actually only need to cover this much. These parts will be glued down. So all I need is a piece that's this long. Let me figure that out. So I need a piece that is 7.5 by about 3 inches. This is a nice tag. This is kind of like a Tim Holtz etc. tag. That's nice. Okay. Seven and a half by 3, right? Yes. Close enough. Back to this. I did say I'm making 6 of these, right? So that covers that pocket. All right. All righty, let's do this. Let me find a piece of paper. 3 inches, I'm sure I have a scrap, but that's okay. We will grab not a scrap. And I'll be able to get 4 of these from one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So if I cut these at 3 inches, go. And then I need to cut this at 7.5. I like the scrap that's left over. All right, so from one 12 by 12, we were able to get 4 pocket covers, and I like these scraps. This is a good scrap right here. This is like 4.5 by 3. Yeah, I like that. You could put a 3 by 4 cutout on that. Okay. Now I'm gonna score this too, lightly, very lightly. Gentle scoring. Here we go. Yes, I'm having to get my measurements back out. I can't hold that kind of stuff in my head. I gotta hold memories of my babies and stuff. I don't need to hold memories of this pocket. Okay, so lightly, gently, 1, 2 1/4. This is where I got off last time. I need to use my other scoreboard. This one is not ideal. Let's bring out the tried and true. Whoops. My favorite trimmer of all time. Okay. Let's do it this way. This is more ideal. So we've got our 1 inch right there. And then we need 2 1/4. This definitely takes time, Flo. That's no joke. 7 1/4. Hold on. Did I not cut this long enough? Oh, I didn't need that one. Shucks. All right, no worries. I just need these. So I just need 2 1/4 and 7 1/4. But this is only 7 1/2. Hold on. I just need 1 1/4 on each side. We're going to get there, y'all. I'm going to figure this out, and y'all are going to have to watch me figure this out. I'm real sorry about that. 1 1/4 on each side. That's all I need. And then this will work. Okay. This one's been scored quite a few times. That'll work. Let's glue it down. It might be a little shy. I think they should have been, is it worth all the time? I don't know, Flo. I don't know. I'm starting to question it. Starting to question my decision to make 6 of these. Where is this supposed to score? This is supposed to score right here. I mean, it's going to be cute and all, but it is a lot of work. I'm used to fast cards. Not going to lie. Okay, I need to let this dry before I fold it up, but we did it. Okay, the fun part will be decorating this. That will be the fun part. So let's build our box part, that part. And look, it's a little short. See that box shining through? That's okay. That's what ribbon is for. Practice makes perfect. That's right. Typing skills. I can type on a computer. I cannot type on a phone or an iPad. It just doesn't work. Just doesn't work for me. And then autocorrect tries to come in and be all bossy and it doesn't know what it's talking about. And it messes me up. And I'm usually in a hurry, so I end up sending it and then I reread it and I'm like, oh, that was totally wrong. They probably think I'm an idiot. Story of my life. Okay. Y'all want to hear a funny story? Oh, Bitty Penny. So, Black Friday, Dooney and Burke was having a sale. I like Dooney and Burke, and it was a really good sale. And I couldn't pick which purse I wanted, and I thought, and it was online. So I was like, I'll just get them both, and then I'll figure out, you know, which one I like the most when I get them in person. Oh gosh, I like them both. It's terrible. So without meaning to, trying to, or wanting to, I ended up with 2. It's so terrible. calamity. It's going to be a very Dooney and Bert Christmas. So I think this is a job for double-sided tape, so I don't have to sit here and hold this until it dries. Let me grab some double-sided tape. We don't have that kind of time on our hands. So let me get the good stuff. And let's use a combination of double-sided tape, and glue. So then last night, I was showing the family and explaining what had happened. I was trying to get help. Like, okay, well, is there one that y'all all like better? And it was still mixed. So I was like, oh my gosh. And then Sparkle Heart was like, just do any, money, miny, mo, and send back the one that doesn't win. And I was like, but I don't want to. I like them both equally for different reasons. Oh gosh. Oh, I should have covered that. See, I'm learning with you guys. I'm not teaching. We're learning together. This needs a strip of paper right there. And we're definitely going to need some lace on this situation to cover up calories. Nobody wants to think about calories at Christmas. Come on. That's the part of the box that's exposed. That's not nice. This would also be a good job for my scraps. Let me grab one of those. You know, my 5x7 scraps. This would be a good job for this. This is the most hodgepodge box. Oh my goodness. But that's okay. Y'all are probably like, well, this is something I'm not going to try anytime soon. Or maybe you've made a bunch of them and you're like, she's really goofing this up. How thick is this? One and a quarter. Okay, just need to trim a little off. We're gonna get there. I think Kat had the right idea. Just decorate a bag and move on with your life. This may be a one and only, a one and done. So now I've got to put this here. Okay. And I'm going to have to put lace here or it's going to, of course, it would drive me nuts if I didn't. All right, but we have a loaded pocket. Yes? Yes, we do. I'm going to put double-sided tape on here. We'll decorate a little bit more and then I got to run. What are y'all doing this weekend? Oh gosh, I'm so far behind. Oh no, the chat stopped on me. You guys, I'm so sorry. Hi, Susan. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mary C. Oh, the chat stopped on me. She needs to clip to hold those together while the glue dries. Yeah, double-sided tape. Double-sided tape, because I am not going to hold those. Sorry, y'all, if I missed a bunch of your chat. I didn't realize it had stopped. I went back to check on the dog. That's what it was. And it stopped the chat. Janine, I didn't finish my thought either. Okay, so Collage Soup had a post on Instagram. I think it was a giveaway, and they were like, "Who was your favorite? What's your favorite pet's name?" And I don't know if they said why, but like I gave reasons why she was my favorite, because it's hard to pick a favorite when you love dogs so much and you've had a life full of them. But then lots of people did the same thing, like who their favorite pet's name, and then kind of why they were their favorite. It, I recommend it if you guys need, like, I don't know, a touching pick me up. If you just love pet stuff, it's a good post on Instagram to go check out. It's very sweet. That's definitely on there. I put that glue, so I put on the double-sided tape, and then I put on glue because I want wiggle room as much as I can get. Okay, now decoration is needed, but we have a loaded pocket. Oh my goodness. I think this rigid one has to go in first, and then the more flexible one can go in next. And it is a tight squeeze, but I did do that by design so that I don't have to worry about things falling out. I do need to make sure my pocket stays on though. So now it needs like lace and trim and all of the things. Let's do that. I happen to have some right over here. I've got this Merry Christmas that I could put right here along the bottom. Needs glue in a couple of spots. Okay, the Merry Christmas is an option. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I've got this other Merry Christmas. I don't think I want to use that one. I wouldn't use anything real precious, and here's why. This is probably going to get thrown away. Someone's probably going to be like, that's really cute. Take the stuff out that they want and throw it away. So I wouldn't use anything too precious, to be honest. I think I kind of like this one the best because I think it'll be the best at covering up some of my boo-boos. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac. It stopped again. Hey, Vicki. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing a lot better, but once that chat stops, it really messes me up. I have to just not go back. I can't go back. But then I see like part of what y'all are chatting about and I want to know more. Okay. I mean, now that I have my measurements, that's really the trickiest part. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to make more of these in an assembly line style. Truly, the hardest part is figuring it out, masterminding the project. And I'm sure there's a company that makes a die for this, but then you're stuck with the dimensions of that die And this way, by doing it the way we did it together this morning, you can customize. You know, you can see how it's done, so you can truly like customize it to make it your own for whatever it is you want to put in it. I don't think you'll ever see something like this at the Dollar Tree. That's for sure. It takes too long to make it. Oh, I miss my granny too. She was pretty cool. She was a little spitfire. That's where I get some of it from. But yeah. Okay. So, there's no reason why I can't put, ooh, that's kind of perfect. Kind of. Let's put this on here. I'm going to cut it off at the snowflakes, which means it's a little shorter than the box. But this could go right here. Tomorrow I'll have to come back and show y'all some other ideas that I have to make quick gifts. Oh, that's awesome. Why not? Why not? Getting a tattoo at 89. I love it. Okay. There's that. Okay. And then we can do a whole lot more. I mean, we can't do a whole lot more because your girl's got to go, but I mean, you can do a whole lot more. So like this little cutie patootie right here could go on there. These are all like things I cut last year. This is all Dreams Etc. kit, and I had the date with my brother scan and cut all these things out. There is a little mixture in here of I'm just going to pull out options of some like Echo Park, but most all of this is Dreams Etc. Let's just pull out a few options here. Ooh, this is kind of fun. Is that the only piece? Looks like that's the only piece. All right. Hey, Frugality is Life. How's it going? We've been making a loaded pocket. Now, I had to figure it out. So we went through some trial and error, but we made this loaded pocket today. And we're loading it with chocolate and coffee. I think I do kind of want something along the border up here too. Let's look at the cluster options here. Just pop in my tallest piece. So some of it, you know, unless you just decorate right up here, you won't necessarily be able to see. When they pull their, you know, their gift out, they will see it. So, you know, it depends on how you want to decorate yours. You do you. But the front of the box too, this little darling. If I move this over, and I still can, yay, I could put her right down here. That would be cute. I have this one scrap of trim. I could put that right behind her. I like that. And you know, you can build a cluster on here. I was thinking the ornaments might be fun hanging from the top of the tag. Okay. I have to look in the viewfinder to see if I like it or not. It really helps. If y'all are, you know, you may not record videos, you may not do YouTube, but like if you're working on a project, pull out your phone, take a picture of it. There's something about seeing it that way that really kind of helps. So let's see here. Stuff it with the things. I think that's good. Yeah, I think I like it. I'm going to, though, I'm going to distress the edges of this one. So, night night, Rhonda Lane. It was so good. I'm so glad you caught us. So good to see you. It's been a little bit. And these are busy times. The holiday season's always a busy time. And I've been gone. That's probably why. Okay. Who's in front? Who's in back? I think the blue is in back. For me this time. And I like this little cutie on here. This is going to go to my mom, y'all. I'm not even messing around. She's the only one that would keep it. She'll keep it. Unless Blossom eats it. Blossom's been eating the things I give her or make her lately. Well, not really eating them, but just chewing them up and tearing them up. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that Valentine's card I made her last year, but yeah, that one got chewed up. She got one of my mug rugs in my shop that looks like Blossom. Blossom had that within 24 hours, torn apart. So she'll have to put it away, out of her reach. Fabri-Tac on this situation. I know it kind of covers up the Christmas, but we're not going to worry about that. Now, here's one of the cool things about Fabri-Tac is it won't bubble your paper. You know how sometimes when you use glue on your paper, you can see the glue lines? Fabri-Tac won't do that. So I can confidently put her down with as much Fabri-Tac as I want, and I don't have to worry about it showing glue lines or anything. That is one of the really cool things about Fabri-Tac, and it holds fabric down, obviously. Okay, so I still kind of want to do something to the front border up here, and I can. Let's put this in here. Cute, cute. Coffee and chocolate. Can't go wrong with that combination, in my opinion. Okay. And what do y'all think? Would y'all make one of these? Would you go as far as to make one of these? I mean, it's super cute, and I really think the hardest part is just figuring out your measurements. I think now that I have everything written down, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would suggest thinking about a heavy weight chipboard for this. This is probably called medium weight, but it doesn't bend. Or if I had put this on like the food board, I would have to double it up. Like if you're going to use something like this, double it. Or use it for the pockets. I did use that for the pocket and it totally, well, not this one, but I used one for the pocket and it totally worked. I could keep going as far as decorating this, but I actually have to go because I have to go do all the things. We finish our loaded pocket. I'll be back tomorrow morning a little later than usual. I won't torture y'all with a 5 a.m. live on a Saturday morning, but I will be back tomorrow. I want to show you some other ideas I have. I want to work on some more things. I don't know if I'll make 6 of these. We'll see. It is super cute. I would make them, but would need time. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is something, Janine, like you start in September, right? You don't, unless you just need one. And again, like once you have your measurements, it's not that big of a deal. And then like Tim Holtz sells the big etc. tags. You could just buy your tag that way, but I had chipboard, so the tag wasn't the problem. The tag is the easy part. And really the pocket may seem intimidating, but once you know your measurements, it's not that bad either. That's my 2 cents on this project. I do like that it can be customized. This one corner keeps giving me problems. I do like that it can be customized, you know, like, so, you know, I needed my pocket to be like 1 1/4 inch, but depending on what you wanted to put in your loaded pocket, you can make it, when you make it yourself, you can make it as wide and thick as you need it to be to hold your gift inside. I do think I'll go and put some bling around here or more ribbon. I am going to do something to this top edge right here. I can't help myself. It could be more lace. Oh, that pink is kind of nice because it has pink in the paper and pink up there. Let's do it. And then I gotta go, y'all. Then I gotta go. I didn't get to work till 10:30 yesterday because I was running errands. So I need to make up some time. Made up a little bit last night, but I need to make up more. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'll put this right up here. And this is 5 inches wide. You could, depending on how wide you end up making your loaded pocket, put your Christmas card in there too. This would be really cute if you made it wide enough to hold cards and you gave someone a pack of cards and envelopes as a gift. That would be super cute. You would have to, you know, make adjustments to the measurements I gave you, but you could put, you know, 5 cards with envelopes in a loaded pocket. That's a cute idea. I like that. If you give your cards as gifts, and let me tell you, handmade cards make a beautiful gift, a pack of cards. There we go. Okay. There we are. There we have it. Okay, it's done for now. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad. And yeah, y'all were chatting so well. Oh, that's hilarious. That my mom chewed up her kids. That makes me think of the movie Brave. Have you seen it, Messy Palette? Where the mom gets turned into a bear and she does bear like things. And Mirda is like, oh no. That's a good movie. I like Brave. Okay, that's it. We did it. Loaded Pocket. Check it off the list. Um, it's done. Time will tell if I make more. I do have all these strips, but they could easily go in my scrap bin. No lie. That's it. That's what I got. That's what I got for you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Something a little different. Um, and I do think decorating it is the most fun. And I didn't even go all out. I wanted to put flowers and do all kinds of things, but I kept it simple. Could still put lace or trim all around here. We could put bling on it. You know, you could definitely go all out when it comes to the decorating. That's for sure. I'm going to have to put, Angie's right. I'm going to have to put like a piece of tape or something on this corner that does not want to glue down. Washi tape. It'll be a piece of washi tape. I'll do that later. That's it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I have some other ideas. They're going to move a lot quicker than this one, but hey, sometimes some projects just take longer than others. Thanks again. I will see y'all later. Have a good Friday. It's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. All right. Bye, everyone.